Namaste everybody, welcome to YogaCandi. My name's Candice and today I have an all levels class for you, which means if you're a beginner, join in and just do the beginner variations of poses. If you're more intermediate, push the boundaries and go a little further in the poses just to make this class a little more your own. So just follow your body today, guys, and if anything feels painful, just come out of the pose and rest, maybe in child's pose, or just take a different variation. There's no need for any props, but of course, if you guys would like props, grab them. And it's going to be a really twisty flow today, so we're going to focus on digestion and just twisting out the spine, helping with spinal mobility, helping to detox the whole system as well, and also just to feel really good. So the twisty poses are so great for the side body as well as the spine and the core, and just really to wring us out a little bit. Also so nice on the shoulders. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's not going to be all about feeling really good. We're also going to build some strength. So just do your best with the strength building. It's going to be a lot of leg work at some point in the flow. So just do your best with that. Especially if you're a beginner, you may find it quite tiring and you might need to just rest. So rest when you need to. And guys, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. Join me on there if you would like to. The links are below in the description. If you're new to the channel, thank you. I'm glad you found me. If you've been here before, then I'm really grateful. Thank you so much for coming back. So do let me know in the comments below, like how you found this class, and if you have any requests for any other future classes. I love to jot them down and add them into ideas for the future anyway. Whether or not I get around to filming them soon is not really the point. It's just so lovely to know that I'm bringing the right things to you guys. So I'm going to stop talking now and we're going to enjoy our class. Make sure you're wearing something comfy, guys. So just sit in a nice comfortable seated position, any seat of your choice. Cross-legged is preferable, but you can always kneel as well if that's better. So just sit up tall through the spine. Take the tops of the hands to the knees. We're just going to take a moment here. Just to breathe and become present on the mat, staying in this moment. Try not to let that mind of yours wander too far. If you notice your thoughts are wandering away from this present moment, just bring your attention back to your body and back to your breath. Close your eyes. We're just going to take this moment to feel the body and take notice of where you might be feeling a little achy today. Also taking notice of the breath. Is it deep? Is it shallow? Drop your shoulders and relax them. Start to deepen the breath. In and out of the nostrils. Keep it through the nose if you can today. If you understand Ujjayi breath now, engage it. Deep sea breeze sound breaths in and out of the nose. One more deep breath here. Starting to roll the neck from shoulder to shoulder. And back to center. You can open your eyes, give your shoulders a little roll in one direction, then in the other. We're going to inhale the hands to the sky, watch as they touch. And then open your arms out to the right, taking a twist to the right. Take your left hand to your right knee and just push yourself a little further into that twist, looking behind you. Keep the breath deep. Inhale the arms to the sky, watch the hands as they touch. And twist to the other side, taking that right hand to the left knee, look behind you. Go as deep as you can into this twist. Inhale, hands to the sky, look up as they touch. Draw them down to the ground. Let's come into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Taking 3 cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch the spine, tuck the chin and the tailbone. 2 more just like that. One more, inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch. Back to a neutral tabletop. Inhale, lift your right arm to the sky. Look up and try to draw that arm behind you. And then draw it underneath your left arm, coming down into our thread the needle. So this twist can be as deep as you want it. You can keep your left hand on the ground, or you can take it to the base of the spine, or you can twist a little further and maybe try and take a little grip of the inside edge of your right leg. So wherever you want to be there and breathe. Push yourself back up into tabletop and inhale your left arm to the sky. Open that arm wide and then thread it underneath the right arm for your thread the needle, taking your twist. You can always keep this left hand on the ground, take it to the base of the spine, or find that interlace, grabbing the inside edge of your left thigh. Back into your tabletop. Bring your hands a little forward, send your tailbone up to the sky for your first downward facing dog. If you're more beginner, or even if you're intermediate, just don't worry if you can't straighten your legs in down dog. That's quite normal for some bodies, and maybe you never will be able to, but just work into this pose. Maybe bend and straighten through the legs. This will eventually feel like a resting pose for you, even if it doesn't at this point in time. Your heels may be lifted as well. Your downward facing dog may look a bit more like this, and that's okay. Just hold it and breathe. And when you need to take a break, just come on down to the knees and take a child's pose. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in our downward facing dog. Take a very slow walk, or you can jump between your hands, coming to the top of the mat. Bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart, and just hang heavy in a ragdoll, holding on to each elbow. You can keep your legs straight or bend them as much as you need to. Just make sure you can feel a bit of a hamstring stretch. Breathe into this. Taking your hands to your shins, half lift, look forwards. Exhale, fold. Roll your spine all the way into a standing position. Hands up to the sky, look up. Draw them to your heart center. Come up off the left leg, hug it close towards your body. Taking this right hand to the knee, open out using the strength of your standing leg in this balancing position. Looking to the left. If you're a little more intermediate, you can grab the knife edge of the foot and straighten that leg into a twist with the leg straight. Don't worry if you fall out of it, just come straight back into the pose. Look at something that's not moving and breathe. Slowly release that leg all the way down to the mat and inhale the hands to the sky, look up as they touch. Exhale, fold to the floor, in a fold. Halfway lift, hands to shin, look forward. Fold again. And coming all the way back into mountain pose, hands to the sky, watch as they touch. Lift up through this left leg once again, hold it just for a second and then take a big step behind you into a high lunge. So the front leg is in a 90-degree angle to the ground, back leg is straight and the heel is off the ground. Both feet are facing forwards. Inhale your hands to the sky, look up and then twist towards the right, look towards the right. Opening your arms out nice and wide. Now take this right hand down towards the left knee. Inhale the left arm up to the sky. And then exhale, bringing this left hand to the ground. Inhale your right hand to the sky. And we're going to continue that. We're going to do 3 more just like that. So inhale, come on up, using the strength of your legs. Right hand to the left knee. Inhale, left arm up and over. And then exhale down. Left hand to the ground, right arm up to the sky. We've got 2 more. Using the strength of the legs again. Inhale, right hand to the left knee. Left arm to the sky. Exhale down, left arm to the ground, right hand up. And again, 1 more. Inhale, right hand to the left knee, left arm to the sky. Exhale down, left arm to the ground, right arm to the sky. Now slowly lower that back knee down to the ground. The closer the front heel is to the back knee, the easier the stretch will be for you. So just adjust your body into this pose, keeping your gaze towards the right in a twist. Just take your right arm to your right knee, pushing yourself a little deeper into the twist and stretching throughout the psoas muscle here on the left side. In a lovely low lunge. If you want to go a step further, you can bring that back foot off of the ground and maybe grab the foot and pull it closer towards you for a deeper quad stretch. Don't worry if this is not accessible, just do what is accessible for your body today. Keep breathing. And release. Send your tailbone back and straighten the front leg. So we're in a half split, half Hanumanasana pose. Have your toes facing the sky so you're engaging through the foot. And don't worry if you can't straighten the leg very much, just keep it a little bent. We're just going to take a few breaths here. And then come on forward back to your low lunge. Come up off the back knee and just find a little rocking motion. Backwards and forwards in like a runner's lunge. And then we're going to use the strength of the legs back up in to your high lunge, arms to the sky. Open the back leg out into our warrior two. Back foot is now at a 90-degree angle to the back of the mat, and the front knee is nice and bent at around a 90-degree angle to the mat as well. Open up through the arms and look beyond the right fingertips. Using the power of these legs. Inhale, lean forward and coming up for reverse warrior. Left arm down the left knee. Right arm up and over the ear. Back to warrior two. Coming back into your high lunge. Come up off the back heel and face forwards with your hips. And then step forwards into your mountain pose. Inhale, hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, fold forwards. Taking your right hand to the opposite edge of the left foot and inhale your left arm up to the sky, look up, taking a twist. And release, take it to the other side, left hand opposite edge of the right foot. Inhale the arm to the sky, twisting to the other side. And fold. Plant your hands shoulder distance onto the mat. Step back into a nice strong plank. Hug your belly button back. Hold your plank just for a couple of breaths. And then bring your knees to the ground nice and slowly. Exhale down, elbows close to the body. Come all the way to the ground. Inhale for a baby cobra or a full cobra. And down. Bend your legs. Grab the inside edges of your feet. Hug your belly button back, and we're going to reach our feet up to the sky, opening up through the shoulders and through the thighs, lifting them off the ground. Keep your knees in line with your hips, squeeze them together, using your glutes. And exhale down. Push yourself back up into a plank and to your downward facing dog. Just walking your dog, finding some peace in this pose. You can always take a child's pose here, or you can breathe for 3 deep breaths in your downward facing dog with me. Okay, if you're in child's pose, meet us in downward facing dog. We're going to take that slow walk or jump to the front of the mat between the hands and fold. Grab onto each elbow, hang heavy in your ragdoll. Keep the legs straight or bend them as much as needed. You can also take an interlace of your hands behind your spine and allow the arms to fall up and over your head for a shoulder stretch in your forward fold. One more deep breath. Inhale, half lift, look up. Fold once again. And gently roll your spine up into mountain. Inhale, the hands above the head, look up as they touch. And back to your side body. We're going to repeat that sequence on the other side now. You've got this. Inhale, lift the right leg off the mat. Take a grip of that knee with your left hand and open out to the right, looking to the right. Open your arm, your right arm behind you. You can stay here or go more intermediate, taking a grip of the outside edge of the foot. Ooh, find your balance. I'm wobbling out of mine. And straighten that leg if it's accessible. Look at something that's not moving. Slowly, slowly, taking that leg back down to the mat. Inhale, back to your mountain, hands above the head. Exhale, fold, maybe find an interlace behind the spine again, allowing the arms to fall up and over your head, stretching the shoulders and the hamstrings, all in one. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, look forward. Fold again. Inhale all the way up to mountain, hands above the head. Draw your hands to your heart center. Now we're going to lift up off of this knee once again, lifting up through the left leg, bending it towards the chest, the right leg. And then draw it behind you, taking a big step into your high lunge once again. Front leg and hips are all facing forwards, back heel is off the ground, front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, the hands to the sky and twist, look to the right, to the left, open up through the arms. Holding this twist just for a minute. And then taking this left hand to the left knee, to the right knee. Inhale, the right arm to the sky. And then the right arm comes down to the ground. Left arm up to the sky. Taking 3 more. Inhale back to the twist. Taking the left arm to the right knee. Right arm to the sky. Back down. Right arm to the ground. Left arm up. 2 more, using the power of your legs. Rest when you need to. Inhale up. Taking that twist. And back down. 1 more. Inhale back up. And back down. Okay, let's very slowly take that back knee down to the ground into a low lunge. Taking our left hand to our left knee, just to push ourselves a little more into the twist, looking to the left. Getting deeper into that psoas stretch on the right side this time. Remember, you can always draw this back knee closer towards the heel, and that will give you a little less stretch in this pose. You can stay here, or you can lift the back foot off the ground, perhaps taking a grip of the foot and bringing it closer towards your glutes. Getting into a deeper quad stretch here. Play around with this pose. And very slowly release that back foot. Sending the hips back behind you, straightening through the front leg. Lift these left toes up towards the sky. In for our half split pose. Lean as forward as you want to, or you can be up high on your fingertips and maybe with your knee a little bent. And then coming forwards back into your low lunge. Lift up off the back knee. Finding a little bounce back and forwards here in your runner's lunge. Using the power of the legs, come on up into your high lunge once again. Now opening up through the hips into our warrior two. Open up through the arms, look beyond the left fingertips, bend into the front knee and dig into the knife edge of the back foot. Lean forwards, inhale, take a reverse warrior. Right hand down the right leg, inhale, left arm up over the head. Back into warrior two. Back into your high lunge. Your legs may be getting quite tired now. And step forwards. Back into your mountain. Inhale, hands to the sky, look up. And fold. Folding from the hips. Taking that twist again. So right hand to the opposite edge of the left foot. Inhale, right arm to the left arm to the sky, look up. Twisting through the body. Exhale down. Taking the left hand to the opposite edge of the right foot. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Look up and breathe. Exhale down. From here, very slowly, send your bum down to the ground. We're going to slowly lower ourselves all the way down to the ground, onto our spines. Just hug your knees up towards your chest just for a second. Just take a breather here. And then place your feet hip distance apart. See if you can just about touch your heels and they're in the right place. Keep your knees in line with your hips, and we're going to come up for bridge pose. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your back and lift up a little higher, hugging your knees in line with your hips. Breathe deep, opening through the chest with a little baby back bend here. One more deep breath. And exhale, lower your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way to the floor. From here, open your knees out wide, wider than your body, and take a grip of the outside edge of your feet, keeping your elbows on the inside edge of your legs. Consciously push your tailbone down to the ground and open up through the knees, pulling those knees further and further down towards the ground, getting into this lovely happy baby pose. If you want to and it feels good, you can always rock slightly from left to right, or you can just stay still, whatever feels good. Keep your breath nice and deep. And slowly release the feet. Draw them down to the ground. We're going to take some spinal twists here. So extend through the left leg, keep it nice and straight, keeping the right leg bent. Take your left hand to your right knee and guide that right knee over towards the left side of the mat so that it touches the ground. And try to draw your right shoulder blade down to the ground. Extend through the arm so it's in line with your shoulder and look beyond your right fingertips. Then close your eyes and breathe into your twist. Just keep the breath deep and enjoying this moment. Allow thoughts to pass. Slowly, slowly bring yourself back up to the center. Hug that knee towards your armpit and release that leg. Extend it out long, hugging the left knee up towards your chest, bending through the leg. Take a grip of the outside edge of the left knee. Open the left arm out so it's in line with your shoulder and draw that left knee down towards the right to the ground. See if you can get your left shoulder to touch the ground or to be pushing towards the ground to get you into this twist nice and beautifully. Keep the breath deep, breathe into the pose. Stay with the breath, allow your thoughts to pass. Inhale your knee back to center. Hug that knee up towards the armpit. And release. We're going to take our final resting pose, Savasana. Try not to miss this pose and join me and just enjoy this present moment. We're going to open our feet wider than our hips and allow them to relax. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you and take your arms a few inches away from the body, palms facing the sky. Close your eyes. I'm going to talk you through a little body scan to end our class together. Relax the crown of the head. Relax the forehead. Relax between the eyebrows and the eyebrows. Relax through the eyes, down through the cheeks. Relax your jaw. Relax down the neck, through the shoulders. Relax down the arms to the elbows, through the forearms to the palms. Relax the thumbs. Relax the fingers. Relax all the way up the arm to the shoulders. Relax the chest. Take notice of your breath as it fills the chest and as it falls. Relax the spine and the belly. Relax your hip bones. Relax your pelvic floor. Relax the thighs and all the way down to the knees. Relax the calves and the shins all the way to the ankles. Relax through the tops of the feet to the toes. And relax down the soles of the feet. Relax the whole body. Take a moment of complete silence here with me. Breathing naturally. Staying present. You can stay here in your meditation as long as you like. I'm going to leave you now. Namaste, everybody.